Our company. Miranda had not detached herself from the senior assistant at the Robinson Group. After all, she had stayed there for 7 years. Miranda had deep affection for the company, which was very normal. However, it only made Stephen feel worse. It was like there was another man in his wife's heart, which was absolutely terrible.
He just cares about you and wants to make sure that it's safe, right?
Jake sounded flat and took a sip of tea. Stephen smiled and responded,
Yes.
Both Miranda and Serena felt that the two men were speaking in codes. They looked at them strangely and then at each other, sharing their confusion. After the meal, Stephen dropped the two women off at the entrance of a large shopping mall of the Robinson Group and sent them to go shopping before he drove away. Miranda and Serena pushed the stroller into the mall and bought a lot of things. Just as the two sat in a dessert shop, Serena saw a familiar face. A young man, a bit thin and pale, with zits on his cheeks and a pair of gold-rimmed glasses, was sitting inside and talking to a woman. The more she looked at that person, the more familiar he felt. Miranda noticed her gaze and asked, Do you know him? This person seems to be a relative of Lila. His last name is Parker, and he should be a doctor. Don't you have a classmate named Andy Parker? She is his sister. Doctor? Surname Parker? Serena immediately thought of it and asked, Andy? Yes, that's him. What happened? This person had once lied to me and said that I have AIDS. I was so scared that I almost divorced Jake. Serena thought about getting back at him, but eventually forgot given how much had happened. At this moment, seeing this person again, the violent emotions that Serena had been holding back were coming out. Damn it, really? Where are his ethics? Miranda couldn't believe it. This guy got into the hospital by nepotism. I heard he was also affected after the Cox family went down, but now it seems that it has little effect on him. Andy was talking to a girl sitting opposite him. Although they couldn't hear what the couple were saying, from a distance they could still tell the girl was so elated. Serena couldn't watch it. Wait for me here. Then she immediately got up and left. What are you going to do? No response. 20 minutes later, Serena came back and sat opposite Miranda. What did you do? Hush. Enjoy the show. Serena took a sip of her drink and curled her lips. In a short while, a girl walked in with gorgeous makeup and a pair of sunglasses. She went to Andy panting. Andy and the girl sitting opposite him were both shocked. The girl wearing sunglasses took out a piece of paper and placed it on the table. Andy, you bastard! Andy heard it and was dumbstruck. The girl wearing sunglasses picked up the drink in front of the girl and poured it on his face.
What's wrong with you?
Andy jumped and reached out to grab the girl. The girl had already stepped back and shouted, Andy, you call yourself a doctor? After she said that, she cried, turned around, and started to run. The girl took the piece of paper and saw the big characters on it. Austin First Hospital Pregnancy Test Report. With such drama, many people in the dessert shop looked over. On the pregnancy test report, the words, pregnancy confirmed, were huge. Andy's girlfriend stared at him incredulously. Andy looked at his girlfriend and knew that something was wrong. He quickly shouted,
Not me! I don't know her! That woman is mentally ill, baby! You...
The girl didn't wait for him to finish. She threw the report at his face and yelled, What is this if it isn't you? Andy was annoyed by her action and said,
I said it wasn't me!
His voice attracted even the people outside. His girlfriend was stunned and her eyes turned red. She soon noticed all sorts of strange gazes around her. How shameful. His girlfriend stood up with her purse and picked up the coffee in front of him. Damn you! The hot coffee poured on him and the girl walked away. Andy was furious and reached for her, but she was quite agile. Obviously, she had practiced kung fu before. Turning around, she kicked him with her stiletto heels and then hit his lower abdomen with her knee, roaring, Get lost, scumbag! Andy squatted down, covering his private part. His eyes were red and tearful. Miranda watched it happen and whispered, Was it you? Serena gestured in silence, looking at the direction of Andy with great interest. With one hand on his crotch, Andy quickly paid for his order and limped away. Some good people had already taken pictures and uploaded them on Facebook. As the words Andy Parker and Doctor were pieced together, it would definitely cause a sensation on Facebook, and Andy would be found in real life. However, it was not enough. Picking up her cell phone, Serena tapped Drake and sent the messages. Andy Parker, Doctor, Department of Infectious Diseases, one of the Smiths who were related to Cox. His sister is Eva Lopez. Help me dig out all the dirt on him and his family. I want him screwed. Drake sent a terrified emoji and then a smirk emoji. Z, you're in a good mood recently. Serena, for sure. Z, how did this person offend you? Serena, he is an unethical doctor. He lied to me and said I got AIDS, although it was 4 years ago. I am still angry. Z, damn, I must deal with him. Let me handle it. Serena, I will have my husband give you a raise. Z, love you, kisses. Serena saw his message, smiled, and typed. I took a screenshot. Z, damn, you can't trick a brother like this. Serena couldn't help but laugh. She took a screenshot and sent it to Jake. When Jake received the message, he was in a nearby cafe. In the cozy and elegant private room, only he and Steven were there. Seeing the message from Serena, Jake glanced at it and his eyes softened. Without replying, he put it aside. Looking up at Steven, he asked slowly, Really? Of course. Steven was a little impatient, waving his hand. It doesn't mean no good to lie to you, but you have to be careful. Lila has been mentally ill and has been seeing psychologists for years. Plus, her face is ruined. As long as she's not dead, she will definitely return. Take care of your wife and children. Bring bodyguards with you.